I'm at the central module, in the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah, the doors were open.
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
I prehod na druhé.
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Vypadá cool. Kamera vypadala tak 10 fps. Niečo trojka.
A view from above. It's a flying probe. I'm betting it's the one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Slowly. Neodpalí ma tam ten robot? Hej. Krásne do stredu.
Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Vidíte, to je tá silueta. Mal som pravdu, bol to robot. No human. Prečeknime ešte ďalšie. Na 4K. Nič. Da.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Research area. Field base. Veď oni tu majú viacero základní. To akože ako nám mohlo ujsť? Čo nám zatajuje?
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Huh, seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit.
Hlavne, že sem prídu o 13 dní.
In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Vieme nejaké infošky vyčítať? Nevieme. Nope. Alarm print.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record.
Teda jak účtenka z Lidlu, čo tu majú?
He's dead. Poor guy. Waited for over a day. Until his heart couldn't take it anymore. Interesting. Coordinates changed... upwards. 1, 8, 5, 6, 1...
754. Yeah, it's Gorski.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
How is it possible? You said... You lied to me.
Yes, I had to.
My oxygen bought him time, and for what? He only suffered longer. Why didn't you let me turn back for him?
Please understand that sometimes I have to make difficult calls. I'm not supposed to burden my subordinates with such decisions.
You are a noob!
I know you were trying to protect me. I know. But do not act as though what you did was justified. You had no right to hide the truth. It was up to me to decide if I was willing to risk my life.
I know you, Doctor. You wouldn't leave Gorski even if his chances of survival were marginal. In the end, you would both die.
Maybe. Probably. By now, though, you should tell me the truth, Novik.
Už sa tu nehrajme na žiadného astrogatora. Buď kápne božskou, alebo ruším signál. Vieme ísť pozrieť hore. Okay.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Old Alliance konvoj. Nechceli sme ísť najprv extrahnúť informácie z tej...
Satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Roby.
Unfortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
A toto som nechcel. Ideme tu niečo pootvárať?
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
To sme my. OK, snímalo to nás. Nie sú tu žiadne staršie. Record is fresh.
Unfortunately, apart from my arrival, the probe didn't record much.
So it's been flying only recently.
I think so.
Prečo tu nemáte trochu viac slobodu, akoby šplhať a teda. Tam nemáte prompt, tak sa neviete nikam dostať, aj keď máte rebrík a podobne.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Command unit. Field base 2. Convoy path. Čo je field base 2? Uf. A cesta. Digging side B. Otázka je, či to je akoby optional, že tam môžeme ísť pozrieť. Bože, či nás i neskôr tam budeme musieť ísť pozrieť tak či onak, lebo teraz by sme mali ísť za konvojom. God. Do druhú mapu. Turn it. A toto je convoy path. Oni išli na sever. Je asi cesta k lodi. Premýšľam, či to nedáme roveríkom ešte okolo, aby sme to omrkli. To nevybúrame. Musíme zísť dole. nejaký stredný priechod. Tam je to celé okolo po pravej strane. Zaujíma, či sa tam niečo nenachádza ešte. Hlavne, či tieto veci, čo sú vyznačené žlto, či sa akoby s nimi dá nejak interagovať. Vypadá, že to stroj je označený na žlto. Pochybujem, že s ním niečo vieme urobiť. Jaká Zuzana? Naozaj toto ti pripomína slovenskú hufnicu Zuzanu? Ja neviem prejsť, tady je to. Čo ma tam blokuje? Nebolo dosť miesta pre rov. Sa nedá prejsť. Aj. No. Musíme sa... Dobre. Iba na to, že hra nechce, aby sme tady to išli, nejak nám to glitchuje. Maybe, dáme. Tak nás ako nejaké auta v GTAčku vystreli do vesmíru. Alebo v arme starej. Hufnicu. Zuzanu, o čom hovoríš, Jordi? Môžeme asi ísť za tým konvojom. Môžeme preskúmať ten force field.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
I'll see.
Podľa mňa pôjdeme za nimi, za tým konvojom, zistíme, že tam nikto nie je. Potom nás to pošle, aby sme preskúmali všetkých základne.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Tu je ešte jedna cesta, tak trochu.
Down you go, oh bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy. The field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun.
Piesočné víry, vzdušné.
Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot. Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must
Či by nie vedeli, prečo sem idú?
thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Oh, well, for me it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
Trochu závidí, nie?
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like
Keď parkujeme to bližšie.
I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Jaký je nasratý? I understand they're better than us. Tá starý dedo, ale chová sa jak malý fracek.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
Ideme to omrknúť z inej strany.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
Ideme sa im dostať do základne. Oh, nice.
Two modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
How far to that convoy?
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
Vy tu idete hrať stáleho Ponga. Hell yeah. Počkaj, ktorého roku je Pong? Nie Pong nejak 69 prvý, alebo niečo také? Ja Stanisława Lema The Invincible zo 64. Ale to nevypadá, že ho viem poraziť teda zrovna. Nejaký moc dobrý. It's too strong. Ale speed upujeme postupne. Okay. Tam si... Že čím dlhšie len prežijete, o tom to je. Aha, ok, whatever. Možno je tu za to nejaký achievement, who knows. No to. An increased heart rate, hand sweating, abdomen cramps, colloquially called butterflies, and distinctly increased level of phenylethylamine and dopamine be perceived as improper, out of place, if all of this is being regulated by the gracious Empress of Sciences, Biology, and I, looking at you, am subject to it with every millimeter of my being. I assure you, my dear, that everything is in accordance with nature, never against it. Okay. Naučili sme sa health status nejakého človeka. Vedie von a toto?
The second one is a mobile laboratory.
Tak tí prišli teda podstatne lepšie pripravení.
They excavated a lot of different objects in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts.
Timeline with object arranged according to the chronology of creation. Toto vypadá ako nejaká hviezdica. Dobre, poďme zobrať rover. Poďme bližšie k tomu, čo vyťahli toho robota, alebo čo to má byť. Povedať, či to bol robot. Je to veľmi zvláštne. No moc nám to potom piesku neťahá.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
A odtiaľ to niečo aj uvidíme. Convoy's target location.
Head leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasnou.
Actually, I don't think it will make much difference. I'm heading straight to the convoy.
Nevidím dôvod, prečo sa schovávať. Príde, že keby sme sa pred nimi chceli schovávať, tak to skôr u nich vyvolá pocit, že sme nepriatelia, že sme nejakí špióni. Jak si myslím, že tam nikto nebude živý? Holy shit, toto urobil jeden z ich robotov. Oh god. Dúfam, že to nezasiahne nás.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on foot. The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasnou, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to zero.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh, so you've already reached the convoy?
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Keby sme išli okolo, tak to vlastne úplne jedno asi. No sa kde vynorili? Keby sme išli tadeto a museli to nejak zoskákať. Broken elevator. Dear, I want to assure you that our expedition proceeds according to plan without any more spectacular observations and discoveries. We predict a possible momentary stop for maintenance services. However, it shouldn't strongly influence the date of my return. Therefore, dear, Be at ease and sure that I come back ready for my full present in our joint life. Veľmi oficiálne napísané. Na to, že píše za svojej čo, žene? Mužovi asi. However, I would like you to understand how much of a striking discovery this isotope was for us. How important for my academic career and my name, which I hope will become yours. Okay, muž žene. It's the first particle in human history of space flights with unstable radioactive isotope discovered beyond the solar system. Discovered by me. Please understand, think about it. If 26A IF, the child of celestial bodies, a compound created as a result of two objects rushing into each other, are hidden all mysteries of stars conjunction. Any day now, if I only spend a few nights on it, I'll be able to determine its mass. By now I know that one of them was a red giant star. In my hands there are answers to the questions which stirred most brilliant minds for hundreds of years and made their owners strain their eyes to look through lunatics right at the CK to neviem prečítať. Vulpecule asi new in the little fox. Kapagáč. In the sentence that I am more interested in the stars conjunctions, that connections between people, and in the expression of my opinion about the consequences of star collisions being superior to anything two protein-made entities can create. I only wanted to rely my absolute admiration for cosmic harmony and mathematical beauty of astrophysics, nothing more. Forgive me. You're a turning bee. Naozaj svojej žene napíšete veľa nonsenzu zo svojej práce? To bude asi naša cesta ďalej. Ideme sa aj vrátiť. Nemá zmysel. Bohom rover. Bolo príjemné ísť trochu rýchlejšie než pešibusom. To som videl v traileri.
Another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here. Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I had a feeling it might end like this.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here. Oh, another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous.
True. Maybe take a look around first.
Aj to ísť nemôžeme. Tu je ďalší signál niekde. Ale ten je ďalej, tam sa nedostaneme ešte. Wait a second. Prečo má tento laserom odpálenú... Ako by sa navzájom odstrelili. No, iba tento je ale poškodený. Možno zistíme obrázkov. OK, tu je celý konvoj ešte živý.
I was there. It's the location with the giant cranes, right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here, sending a probe.
Niečo tu asi zachytili, lebo poslali probe.
It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above.
Hmm.
Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
That's called cheating.
Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Čiže niečo našli, urobili si dieru a začali tam niesť. Vypadá, ako by ale nosili tam, nie späť.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Shame. The transport's leaving.
Máme sa dobre, pagáč.
Something's going on.
To je taká chill hra, ktorej si môžem len povedať, pozerať, vnímať dej. To je super.
The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
That's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet.
Silné elektromagnetické pole, alebo čo to bolo zaznamenané, keď sme išli za Gorským do toho mesta, alebo čo to teda bolo. Don't you want an explanation?
I do. My crew was safe and sound. I gladly investigated myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence.
Honor and glory.
I have other priorities, Doctor.
Dedo je starý káder.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from...
Čo tam našli?
Whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasnou.
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir. One of the antimatters fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
By nejaký roj? Múch alebo čo? Možno kovových.
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
Je jedna vec, ale pozrite sa na tie readings. Aha, elektromagnetizmus. 9999.
The machine's objective has changed. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Čiže čokoľvek stade vyletelo, napadlo ten prvý antimat a ten druhý antimat do ňoho strelil.
Astrogator.
To bolo všade okolo neho alebo na ňom.
Its new objective is to eliminate instead of protecting.
What happens next?
The second antimat. That
Told you.
destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew.
Wait, what? An antimat strelal na ľudí? Holy shit.
Shooting them. One by one.
Horrifying sight.
Horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
Sorry you have to see this, Yasnou. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Vystreloval nejaké malé beamy teda. Vystrelil taký obrovský, jak tu robí tie cesty cez skalu. Z toho človeka neostalo nič. Such weapon should be banned.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond.
Že oni sú akoby v takej studenej vojne v skutočnosti. Tým, že to bolo napísané v 64., tak to akoby dáva zmysel, hej. Je to taká akoby sci-fi verzia trochu Ruska a Ameriky.
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Oh.
Hiding from it made no difference.
Yep.
One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Pomohlo mu to? The machine understands our gestures.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him.
Chudák.
The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasnou?
Uh-oh.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
I hear no objection. Why not?
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasnou. I know you'll do it anyway.
Slowly, slowly. Turnál updatenutý. Hoffman, Nímke. Ona si tu značí ľudí doslova nepriateľnej frakcie.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something's still active. Take your time, Yasnou.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
Vypadá, že dole sú aj tie konštrukcie železná. To je klasický droid.
Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasnou, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasnou. You need to rest.
No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Vykli ste sa, dievčatá. Všetko v poriadku. Môžem mu lutnúť ten kontajner?
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Počkaj, najprv to tu pozrieme trochu. Dobre, ideme mu to šmajznúť. Ma pušuje. Puš mi. Ale nedá sa s tým interagovať. Ideme tu ešte niečo pozrieť. Ešte aj super battle droid. Áno, áno, áno. Dobre, zobrať mi to nejde, neukazuje mi tam akúkoľvek interakciu s ním. Takže asi poďme ďalej. Keď povedal, že by sme mu to mohli skúsiť zobrať z rúk, snatchnúť. Mi ho do vajec. To asi na robotu nefunguje. Well, I'm out. Oh.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor. Can you please check them, Yasnou?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Sme koho našli? Batke.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
Ťažko to nazvať život.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasnou, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Targi proste funguje v rámci nejakých boundaries. Stará generácia. Zmenil trasu náhle. Sme ho vybočili. Ten robot išiel rovnakým smerom, takže...
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.